What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Shout out to the Elite Fleet. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can become a member of the Elite Fleet. And if you are a fan of Teyana Taylor, you might want to click off of this video because Teyana Taylor is about to get absolutely cooked in this video. It doesn't have anything to do with Iman Shumpert because he's an idiot too. And we're going to talk about that later in the video. We're also going to talk about how Aaron Pierre is an idiot too. But before we get to even one of those two fools, we got to start with the biggest fool in the room, which is Teyana Taylor. So it doesn't have anything to do with Iman Shumpert. And I'm about to start going in right now because you guys have already been warned. So if you're still here, then you must just want to hear this. All right? In the words of Kendrick Lamar, I am the biggest hater of Teyana Taylor. All right? Look, one of my exes was a huge Teyana Taylor fan. All right? So I know a lot about this girl. And let me tell you what I've come to the conclusion with from everything that I know about this girl. I am her biggest hater, okay? I hate the way she walks. I hate the way she talks. I hate the way she dresses, all right? I hate her narcissistic ass attitude. I hate the fact that everybody tells her she's pretty. She's not pretty. She's handsome, but she is not pretty. All right, this is one of the most strong-faced bras I've ever seen in my entire life. Shorty look like the statue from Legends of the Hidden Temple on Nickelodeon. All right, Shorty legit looks like a tiki statue. She looks like Aku Aku from Crash Bandicoot when you used to hit the damn box and the mask used to pop out and go hoon to God. That is her. All right. This is a handsome woman, all right? This woman has the jawline where if they needed to cast a black person to play Batman, if they decided to go woke with Batman, she would be the perfect person to play Batman with that strong-ass jawline. So why everybody continues to run around saying the handsome version of Rihanna, because that's exactly what she looks like. If Rihanna was a handsome young man, she would look like Teyana Taylor, all right? If Rihanna was missing a chromosome, she would look like Teyana Taylor. So why everyone runs around and tells this woman she's beautiful is beyond me. She is not. Does she have a banging body? Absolutely. I wouldn't take that away from her, but you better put that face in the pillow. You better put a bag on that head, all right? Give her I don't know. If you're into it, give her a scream mask or something. You better not look at that goddamn face, all right? That is a drag queen face, all right? That is a RuPaul face. She could win RuPaul's drag queen race, right? But outside of all of that, I don't like the woman because she's a narcissist. First of all, she likes to tell this whole, oh, I came from the bottom, I came from the street story. No, you didn't. You were always surrounded with money. You started off on MTV on My Super Sweet 16. So you came in very young into the industry, all right? You always had connects. You were always put on. And you tried to do a little bit of everything, but you're good at nothing. She says in one of her songs, she says, what do? I do everything. I do everything. Put that on my mama name, put that on my baby ring, or something like that. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. But the point of the matter is, yes, you do everything because you can't define what you do because you suck. So when you're not good at one thing, you have to do everything to make up for the fact that you're not good at one thing. Teyana Taylor is a lost soul still searching for a purpose. Let me explain. All right? This woman tried to be an actress. She sucked at it. She can't act to save her life. She was in like that movie, that Medea movie. That's her most famous role. And in that role, she played a ratchet ass, annoying baby mother. And little did we know at the time that that role was actually a premonition. That role is a role that Iman Shumpert should have paid attention to because that's exactly what she turned into, an annoying ass baby mother. But that's neither here nor there. When your best role was you just being ratchet and annoying, I mean, that's the best thing you ever did, then you sucked as an actress, okay? So she sucked as an actress, then she tried to become a musician. She was mid as hell as a musician, all right? The best album she probably ever put out was the album that she did with Kanye. Now, here's the thing. Seven had more hits than the album she did with Kanye, but it was not a better overall, more cohesive piece of work than the album she did with Kanye was. And you know how she replayed Kanye? She went on a radio station and ripped apart the production of the album and claimed that the production of the album was the reason that the album didn't perform very well. Kanye West is one of the best producers of our time, and you have the nerve to sit your strong face on the Breakfast Club and talk about his production. Oh, he did things. He had little sounds and lasers and things in the song that I didn't particularly like. You're not a producer. Your job is to sing and be engaging in videos, neither of which you did well, which is why your music career went up in smoke. So then when your music career went up in smoke, all right, so you've already tried to be an actress and failed. Then you tried a music career and you failed at that. All right. Then she went over and she's like, well, I'm going to be a director. Well, let me not skip. She was a dancer as well. Now, dancing is the one thing that she's actually good at. But for whatever reason, that's not big enough for her. That doesn't do enough for her. She needed to be more grand than just being a dancer. So apparently she didn't like the people who were making her music videos either. So guess what she does? She goes and decides to become a music video director and names herself Spike T. The arrogance of you to name yourself Spike T. First of all, why didn't you just come up with your own name? That's corny. Second of all, you never have been, nor will you ever be, as talented behind the camera as Spike Lee was. All right, she put out one video that was decent, but the problem is every other video she's done after that one video is basically the same video. If you've ever watched any video that Teyana Taylor has directed, you've watched all videos that Teyana Taylor has directed because they all have the exact same aesthetic. All right. And hardly anyone is really hitting her up to do their music videos anymore anyway. So again, the only thing she actually excelled at, in my opinion, is dancing. But that's the thing she chose not to focus on. Instead, she's like, I want to do everything. Well, guess what? When you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. Okay. So you do everything either mid or just flat out badly, like your acting is just flat out trash. All right, so I just want to start with that. She is a narcissist. She thinks she's a better songwriter than songwriters. She thinks she's a better producer than producers. She thinks she's a better director than directors. Like, she just thinks that she's better than everyone at every goddamn thing. And somehow Iman Shumpert's goofy ass didn't see any of these red flags. He didn't see the fact she's been spoiled since 16. She didn't see the fact that she's failed at pretty much everything she's tried to do. And he didn't see the fact that she never takes accountability. When she fails at something, it's always someone else's fault. And he goes, you know what? This would be a good woman to marry with. You know what? This would be a good woman to start a family with. And of course, he gets screwed. Now, my thing is this. People are saying, oh, well, they got divorced because Iman Shumpert cheated, Alex. So how can you be mad at Teyana Taylor when Iman Shumpert cheated? All right, so if Iman Shumpert didn't cheat, then they would have never gotten a divorce. Well, here's the problem. They're both cheaters. They're swingers. Everyone knows they're swingers. They've went online and talked about how they're swingers. They've went online and talked about how they have threesomes and all types of stuff. So let me get this straight. If he sleeps with a strange woman and you're there, right? Or you decide you want to sleep with a woman because apparently she's bisexual. You know, again, I done told you guys about these damn bisexual girls. I told you to leave the bisexual girls alone. You guys only get with bisexual girls because you think it'll get you a threesome. And most of the time you still won't get the threesome. But even if you do get the threesome, it's not worth everything that comes with bisexual girls because they're going to cheat on you with dudes and they're going to cheat on you with women. And then they're going to have a threesome with you or be messing with women behind your back. And I've witnessed this in real life several times. I've told several stories about lesbian women doing this to guys in real life. All right, one of my good friends is a lesbian. I watched her do it. I've seen several other ones do it. So she'll be sleeping with women behind your back, probably even sleep with a man or two behind your back. But the minute you sleep with another woman, she's gonna blow everything up. She's going to blow everything up. And that's exactly what Teyana Taylor did. Apparently, she found out he was sleeping with someone that I guess she didn't okay, and now she has a problem. Now, again, if you're both being whores in your marriage, and it's basically an open marriage, I don't understand why that would matter. But either way, they're saying that there was apparently a cheating clause in the prenum. I don't know if that's true or not, but I already told you Iman Shumpert's an idiot anyway. He's an idiot for marrying this girl. All right, you don't marry a lesbian. You also don't marry a lesbian who's a narcissist. You also don't want to have a handsome wife. But he ignored all that and decided to marry her anyway. All right, so they had a divorce settlement and he got absolutely cooked. I don't know what the hell type of court-appointed lawyer this man got, but his lawyer was absolutely trash. His lawyer had to be an ambulance chaser. This man stinks. For Iman Shumpert to have the amount of money he does, and this was the best his lawyer could do, I don't know. Now, if it's true they had a cheating clause in their prenum, then this makes sense. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. Either way, in a divorce settlement between the two, Teyana Taylor received 4 houses valued at over $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment, various luxury vehicles including a $300,000 Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, and a tour bus. A tour bus. Like, when is she going on tour? Nobody wants to see her. But I digress. She also retains 100% ownership of her companies. Furthermore, Iman Shumpert is obligated to provide $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters, Junie and Ruby Rose, and Rue Rose, Junie and Rue Rose, and cover the full cost of their private school education. Now, here's my thing. Iman Shumpert got absolutely divorce raped. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, all right? And it's funny to me that the women are like, well, she started that company. She should be able to keep 100% of the company. But y'all the same ones who want Chad Ochocinco to agree to give 50% of his company over to the chick that he was dating. Why would you do that? She doesn't talk on any podcast, and she doesn't know anything about sports, nor does she have more clout than him. But you guys already know how this goes. Again, I'm not here to feel bad for Iman Shumpert. All right, he's stupid. If you got caught cheating, you got caught cheating, and it is what it is. Now, again, is it really cheating when you're in an open relationship? No. But besides not dating lesbians, I also tell you guys not to get into open relationships with women, because here's a gem. Women only get into open relationship with men when they think the man has no sauce. What do you mean by that, Alex? So if they know they can get attractive, high-value men, and they think you can't get women, right? Or if they're a lesbian, which is why I tell you guys all the time not to date lesbians, they're like, okay, I want to cheat with a lot of girls, and I don't think you can get an attractive girl who looks better than me, then I'll open up the relationship so that I can do what I want to do, right? And I'll get away with it by saying you can do what you want to do too. But in my head, I'm thinking the whole time, you can't really do better than me. This is what women are thinking 9 out of 10 times when they agree to an open relationship. If a woman meets you and you're bitches when she meets you, and by that I mean you have a lot of women, attractive women around you, you had a lot of attractive women in rotation when she met you and she's aware of this, she would never agree to be in an open relationship with you. Ever. She would not. She only does this if she wants to freak off with other girls because she's a fake lesbian, she's bisexual, or if she knows she has access to high-value men that she could potentially replace you with or have flings with. And the key here is that she doesn't think you have that same access. That's the only way she would do this. So it is always a trap when a woman tells you to get in an open relationship. Because what will always happen, which is what happened here, is the minute you get a battered chick, right, and you start hitting that and she catches wind of it or she finds out about it and she didn't have anything to do with it, your ass is grass. She's going to change her mind. The courts are going to allow her to change her mind. Public opinion is going to allow her to change her mind. No one's going to stop her from changing her mind. And then you're going to get screwed just like Iman Shumpert got screwed here. So Shumpert's an idiot. One, he's an idiot for marrying her. Two, he's an idiot for agreeing to an open relationship. All right? You don't marry a lesbian. You don't marry a narcissist. You don't have threesomes with the woman you're getting married to. You have threesomes with the hoes. So Iman wants himself into this stupid situation. All right. And this narcissist woman is raising a narcissist daughter, because if you ever seen the way Junie talks to Iman Shumpert, you would lose your mind. She talks to this man with completely no respect. Junie has very little respect really for anybody. She doesn't even have that high of a level of respect for Teyana Taylor, but is higher than the level of respect she has for Iman Shumpert. So she's raising a little narcissist just like she is. But again, it's his fault for replicating a narcissist. You replicate a narcissist, then you get what you get. All right? So that's on you. Now, some of you might be watching up to this point and you might think, okay, Alex, all that's sweet, but what the hell does Aaron Pierre have to do with all this? Well, I'll tell you what Aaron Pierre has to do with all this. Teyana Taylor basically came out in a minute that her and Aaron Pierre are dating each other. They're in a relationship or whatever you want to call it. So what you might call it. She went out on Instagram and announced this. Now, if you're Aaron Pierre, and this is my problem with black men. This is why I said Aaron Pierre is stupid too. And this goes back to with me talking about how you guys don't know how to date. Everything is coming full circle. A lot of the things I say, I told you guys before, it doesn't take a very long time before a situation comes up that proves my point. All right? What are you talking about, Alex? Let's get into it. Aaron Pierre, right now, is at the top of his game. All right? He just did the Mufasa movie. Granted, the Mufasa movie was ass. I didn't see it, but I heard it was ass, and it looked ass, so I had no desire to see it. But either way, it's still a Mufasa movie. It's a Disney movie. It's the gateway to your career blowing up, all right? So if you're Aaron Pierre, you're at the peak of your career now. You're just now kind of becoming a man now. You got all the women going around Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa, right? They think you're attractive. The world is your oyster right now. Aaron Pierre, if you're Aaron Pierre, you can have any woman you want in the industry or not in the industry. What in the blue hell were you smoking? And please let me know what it was, because I want to try that shit. That made you think I have access to any woman I want. I'm at the top of my game right now. And I'm going to pick a divorcee with 2 kids by the man she just divorced raped. Let it breathe, run it back. You're at the top of your game. You can have any woman you want. And what you say to yourself is, I'm going to pick a divorcee who has 2 kids, not 1 but 2, by the man she just divorced raped. That's who I'm going to pick. Who's also a narcissist. Who's also bisexual. Who also has a disrespectful daughter. That's what you're going to pick. Who also has a famous ex. That's what you're going to pick? Now, here's my thing. The women want to run around talking about some, oh, she upgraded. She upgraded. But I don't understand how. She upgraded how? In what way? Because Aaron Pierre doesn't have more money than Iman Shumpert. Also, by the way, before you guys get into it, Teyana Taylor does not have more money than Iman Shumpert. Stop it. Iman Shumpert, on just his NBA earnings alone, made over $48 million. Teyana Taylor has never, and probably will never, because she's mid at everything she does, touched $48 million in her entire life. So please stop running around here talking about she was the breadwinner. No, she wasn't. He just had her paying bills because he's smart. You got a job just like I got a job, and you might not have as many millions as me, but you got a couple millions, so your ass is going to pay for something. But she's not the breadwinner in a relationship. You don't be the breadwinner in a relationship and then get a settlement the way she got a settlement. And I don't give a damn if you had a cheating clause in your quote-unquote prenup or not. You don't get a settlement the way she got a settlement if your ass is the breadwinner. She's not the damn breadwinner, so stop it. Anyways, Aaron Pierre is not financially on the level of her or Iman, at least not yet, because he's just not hitting the peak earning potential of his career. So she did not upgrade financially, okay? Did she upgrade clout-wise? We'll see. If Aaron Pierre can keep his momentum that he has right now going, then yeah. But if he can't, then no. All right? So we'll see. Now, did she upgrade in the looks department? I don't know. I'm not a woman, but if I'm to go off of the reactions, I would say she probably did. A lot of women seem to think that Aaron Pierre is attractive. But since when do women ever date for looks? But I digress. Well, I mean, she's a black woman, so she might be. But either way, I guess you could say maybe she upgraded in the looks department, but she definitely didn't upgrade anywhere else. That's fine for her. All right? We got 2 handsome men in a relationship now. Here's my thing. How is that good for Aaron Pierre? I'll wait. What benefit does Aaron Pierre get from dating Teyana Taylor? Right now, Aaron Pierre's star is just as big as Teyana Taylor's. I'd argue it's bigger than Teyana Taylor's. Now, can he sustain it? Again, we'll see. But as of right now, his star is as big as, if not bigger than Teyana Taylor's. So him getting with her is not adding him more fans. It's not. Especially when most of her fan base is women, and most women already like Aaron Pierre. So she's not adding anything there. She has 2 kids, so she's not adding like a firm, unused, nice, young, fertile womb. She's not adding that. She's already been divorced, so she's not coming free of baggage. She's got a shit ton of baggage, because not only does she have 2 kids, she has a whole ex-husband. Not only that, but Teyana Taylor is not at the top of her game right now. Teyana Taylor is hanging out with Kim Kardashian right now and Lala Anthony. Let it breathe, run it back. Teyana Taylor is hanging out with Kim Kardashian right now and Lala Anthony. She's not at the top of her game. She's not even close to being at the top of her game. So again, if you are Aaron Pierre, what do you get out of dating this woman? You won't be her first love. She probably won't even ever love you at all. All right? You're not going to be able to start your own family with her. It's automatically going to be a blended family. She's not a bigger star than you. What is the incentive here? Unless you're telling me you're getting with her to take her money, which I would hope that's not. But I don't understand what the incentive is. Now, if you were just going to hit it, then hey, I mean, again, you put a bag over her face or put her face in the pillow, then I can understand you wanting to do that. I ain't hating on you for that. But you're in a full-blown relationship and you let her announce it. So what is the point? What is it that you think you're getting out of this? And this is why I say black men don't know how to date. Because a white man at his peak earning potential, Asian man at his peak earning potential, any other man at his peak earning potential would not say, let me go and find a divorcee with 2 kids to get into a relationship with. There's no way that this would happen. Did Tom Holland go and find a divorcee with 2 kids to get in a relationship with? Nope. Tom Holland at his peak got Zendaya, one of the baddest ones in the game with no damn kids, who's never been married before, who's at the peak of her game too. What are we doing here? God damn. I mean, Michael B. Jordan. I mean, look. He dated with a wild white women before he got to Lori Harvey, right? But Lori Harvey's the famous one he dated, so that's who everyone knows. Is Lori Harvey a bird? Yes, Lori Harvey's a bird. She's a 304. But she's a bad one, and she's not no divorcee, and she ain't got no goddamn kids. So even picking that hoe is better than picking Teyana Taylor. She's also not bisexual, so she's not a confused hoe. She's just a hoe. So even that was better than picking Teyana Taylor. Lori Harvey's also at the top of her game. Teyana Taylor is in a fall off right now. And Michael B. Jordan is black, but he's a black man who knows how to date. Most black men don't know how to date, though. Is my point. This goes right back to the video that I just made before. Why, at the peak of your game, out of all options you can have, would you pick Teyana Taylor? The narcissist divorcee who has 2 children. It doesn't make sense. And you would only really see black men doing this. Don't get me, because if you lined up 10 white men, yeah, you could probably find one who did this. If you lined up 10 Asian men, you could probably find one who did this. But the other 9, get the hell out of here. You're not going to be able to line up a majority of any other race of man who does this at their peak. You're just not. Bad Bunny is not about to go out here and pop back up with a divorcee with 2 kids. It ain't going to happen. Only a black man would do something like this. And y'all wonder why I'd be like, y'all don't know how to date. This is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. How do you even get into a situation like this? And to top everything else off, you just watched this woman divorce rape a man she had 2 kids with who she was married with. All right? You're never going to get the type of love from Teyana that she gave to Iman Shumpert. All right? Like, that's her man. Her man. That's her true love. All right? His imprint is deep. Okay, she's never really going to be over him, and you're never going to be able to match him. If anything, this might be I'm going to get back at this dude type thing. You're probably a rebound dude. You're going to settle for being a rebound dude and you're Aaron Pierre? You're going to settle for being the second love of someone's life and you're Aaron Pierre? What sense does this make? I don't understand you guys. Like, you guys don't make any sense to me. And again, I feel like I'm saying this all the time. But again, you got Coco Jones right there. No kids. Hasn't been divorced from anybody. Right there. You got her right there. No kids. Haven't been divorced from anyone. Again, even Lori Harvey would have been better than this. No kids. Hasn't been divorced from anyone. Now she got a train ran on her by the diddler and his son. Okay? So would I pick her? No. But I'm just giving you examples of situations that would be better than the damn situation you're in right now. Go take Zendaya from Tom Holland or something. Like, what are we doing here? What's up with Stormy Reed or something? Like, what are we doing here? I'm trying to figure out, what are we doing here? What's up with Tika Sumpter or something like that? Like, why? I don't get it. I don't understand. But he's another idiot, just like Iman Shumpert's an idiot. But I'll give Aaron Pierre this. He could easily just have this little relationship. It might just be a little fling thing, and maybe she made him put a stamp on it, so he put a little fake stamp on it, and they're going to have a fling for a couple of months, and he's going to get the hell out of there. That's what I hope he's doing, at least. But if he's goofy enough to actually stay serious with this girl, then, I mean, he deserves whatever he's going to ultimately get, because it ain't going to be good. All right? Teyana Taylor is an unstable creature, and she is not someone you want to settle down with. Either way, you guys, that's my thoughts on all of that. I am Alex, and I am out. Peace.